morning everybody, welcome back to my apartment. It is a beautiful day today. It is winter but the sun is shining in and it's super warm in the apartment. Ugh, I love it. So I was planning on doing a bit of decluttering today because I guess decluttering is kind of in right now thanks to that Marie Kondo thing that came out on Netflix. I haven't actually watched it yet, sorry, but I've just seen a lot on the internet about people starting to declutter their homes and only keep things that give them joy and all that jazz. Decluttering and throwing things out in Japan is very different to how things are done in America and Australia and the UK. Like I'm sure it's different to how you do things as well. But I thought I'd just share with you guys how decluttering, how the whole process works in Japan. So I've got a few things on my agenda today of exactly what I want to get done, but I think it's better if I just show you guys what needs doing and then I can explain it all there. So let's go. Oh, I kicked you, I'm sorry. So what I want to achieve today are these little guys. These are our washing baskets, but they're out in the open. We don't have so much space in this room and so I kind of want to put them away somewhere and I have the perfect place to do it. So this is our wardrobe. This is my side anyway. The main thing that I want to get into a different spot is this. Come on, you little inconvenient piece of... This bad boy is our spare futon. Now we actually use this quite often. It's very, very useful. Just when guests come over, people need to stay over. Just got a spare place for them to sleep. I love this, but it takes up so much space. But I have an idea of where we can put it. And then I want to use the leftover space in here to put these bad boys away. Okay, because I'm going to be doing a lot of explaining in this video, I think I should start off with the basics of how to throw away your normal everyday trash in Japan. So I'll show you our system. So these are our bins. They're not like the best setup that you could have in Japan, but it's what we got. So I have not cleaned these bins, by the way. They're just as they normally are, so you're gonna see our trash and I'm really sorry about that. So we have one bag for burnables. So burnables are a lot of things. Paper, thin plastics, some hard plastics, food waste, anything that can burn, really. That's the main garbage that we use, burnables. Burnables get taken out 3 days a week for me. Some places do it 2 days a week, but it's the most common rubbish that you get. So we have burnables, then we have non-burnables. Non-burnables I think is every 1 to 2 weeks that they take it out. Non-burnables are things like aluminum foil, electronics, broken electronics that are quite small, light bulbs, stuff with metal and glass and stuff all mixed together, that kind of stuff. You can't burn it, you can't really recycle it because it's a mix of everything, so it goes in non-burnables. But non-burnables have to be under 30 centimeters. So if you have a big electronic appliance, you cannot throw it out in non-burnables. You have to find a different way, which I will explain later. In one bag, we have altogether PET bottles, glass bottles, and cans. So with PET bottles, before you throw them away, you have to take off the cap and the label and throw it away. We just put ours in burnable trash. So for every bottle, you have to wash it out, dry it, and then it's ready to go. We also have, cans and glass, and usually we take them down all together and separate them when we're down there because we don't have the space to separate them all individually in different bags. In the last bag, we have meat trays and milk cartons. So for the meat trays, you just wash them out, then you dry them, and then you put them in here, and then with your milk cartons, I'll show you how to do it. I've already washed this out and I've dried it, and then I just take my scissors and I cut down the edge. You can rip it, but I just find it overall easier with scissors. All the way across like this. And there you go. You have your flat pack, and I just tend to fold it up and it's good to go. So then we take all those together, we take them in the bag, and we take them to our local supermarket because they have a collection point. We put the trays in the tray box and the milk cartons in the other box. So yeah, that is all for just normal everyday trash, but things get a little bit more complicated when they get bigger. As soon as you go over that 30 centimeter mark, it gets to be a little bit hectic. I almost forgot cardboard. Cardboard, you need to flatten out, undo all the boxes, take as much plastic off as you can, and tape. For us, we have a cardboard area with our trash. So we just pile it up there and then they come around and collect it once a week. So it can be a bit confusing, but the best thing to do, I'd say, is to look up your local ward office's website, and they should have a guide on there in English on how to throw your trash away for your specific area, because every area is different, every ward's different. Now I'm gonna see if I can find a place where I'm gonna be able to put the futon, and I'll explain more about the large items and complicated stuff. All right, so this cupboard is kind of a problem area for us because it's just full of stuff. It's all stuff that we have used and it's been great. But it would be nice if I could fit the futon in here, so that's my goal for today. For example, this chair. I had this back in my last apartment, and Eric used it for a while, but now we've upgraded to desk chairs. And while it is very comfortable, don't really need it anymore. So, what are my options of getting rid of this size thing? There is sodaigomi, which means oversized items. Now, if you have something like furniture that's broken or something really big that you just can't throw away in normal trash, you can call your local government. They should have a section about sodaigomi on their website that you can call, or you get a Japanese friend or a colleague to call them for you, and you have to explain what item it is and around how big it is. Then you can buy some stickers from your local convenience store, which you put on the items, and then you leave the items out the front of your complex or your house after you've designated a time for them to come and pick it up, and you have to pay them a fee. I'm actually not sure how much. Also, a lot of the time I hear this car going around the neighborhood. It's like this kind of tone. It's like, this is the oversized items car. Like, it's very monotone and it goes all the way through the neighborhood and it's so loud. So they are like free roaming large item takers. Does that make sense? But the thing is, they'll charge you a bit of a fee. I was reading online that someone wanted to get rid of their TV and they're like, oh, okay, we need a disposal fee of about 4,000 yen, which is about $40. And apparently, I think it's cheaper to call the government to take it, but I guess it is more convenient if they're just going past and you're just like, hey, take my stuff. But the other option, which is the one that I'm going to do, is recycle stores. So there should be some kind of secondhand recycle store in your area. So I'm gonna have to take this and just carry it, I guess, all the way to the recycle store. I guess in Australia, if we had stuff to get rid of, there was always like roadside collection. So I think once a month or something, everybody would leave furniture outside and it would come and be collected. Or you could just pile everything into the car and take it to the dump. In Tokyo, a lot of people don't really have cars, so I don't have a car. I can't really put this in the car and take it to the recycle shop, so I just gotta carry it. Another thing, sorry, there's so much to talk about. Recycle stores can pay you for the stuff that you bring in. So if you're selling clothes or furniture, if you take it in, they're gonna assess it and they'll be like, all right, this is worth this much. So they'll pay you a small amount for it and then they'll sell it for more than what they paid you. Yeah, so I'm hoping that they'll take this chair. There's also a couple more things in here that I want to take to the recycle store. So we have this table. Eric used to use it for his laptop, but now he has a desk. We are not going to use this table in the foreseeable future. I also want to get rid of this suitcase. So if you have an oversized item and you don't want to throw it out, you don't have a recycle store, or the recycle store won't pay you enough money for it, you can sell it on a Facebook group. So there's a bunch of them. There's Tokyo Garage sales and sayonara sales. Sayonara sales are if someone is leaving Japan and they want to get rid of all their stuff, they'll be like, hey, come take all my furniture, it's really cheap. That's also a great way of buying furniture when you first get here, but the hard thing is if you buy furniture on a sayonara sale or something, you have to find a way to get it back to your place. So you might have to hire a moving van or a transportation thing. Oh, my tummy hurts. Why does my tummy hurt? Oh, alright, don't let me down. We can do it. Yeah. Keep it in there. Please shut, please shut, please shut. Yes! So now all I need to do is get rid of the table, the chair, and the suitcase. Alright, I don't even know if these are gonna fit, to be honest, but I didn't even check. Here's hoping. Oh my god, did I do it? Oh my god, I did it! Yes! Look at that! It's perfect. Look at all that space! Oh, it's beautiful. It's like a big old walkway. Amazing! By the way, I was having another clear out the other day. Like, what do I do with this guy? This wonderful elephant's been like a huge part of my life here in Japan. I've had it for so long. And it's a really nice story on how we got it with me and my friend Taylor, but I don't have it out. It just sits in the cupboard all the time. And I feel like there's got to be a kid out there that would love this so much more than I do, even though I do love it a lot. Oh, so good for hugs. I tried taking Plumpy to the recycle store, but they said that they don't take soft toys, so I took it all the way home again, and now I'm like, what do I do? So I looked up in Japanese, and there was this beautiful website, and I have to read you part of it because I read it in English translated with just Google Translate, and it's so good. Hold on, let me get it. I'm sure it sounds more eloquent in Japanese, but this is badly English translated and I love it. So it begins with a plush toy for which the child has stopped playing. Even though I want to dispose of it, there is attachment. I feel sorry somehow and it is hard to throw away. I understand that. So they say there are 4 ways to dispose of stuffed animals for free. But my favorite one is dispose of as home garbage. There! I will introduce you how to throw away well, organize your feelings, and do not regret. Alright, sounds good, right? Okay, I will clean up things that are dirty or wipe them, so clean the animal. Wrap the Japanese paper or clean cloth, so wrap it up nicely in paper or cloth. Okay, and it says to salt in sense of purification. This stuffed toy has finished its role properly. Thank you until now, and thank you for the pleasant memories. Rest slowly. So it's kind of like a funeral for the toy. I think if burnable garbage is the only way that you can throw away your stuffed toys, I think this is a great way to do it. You wrap it up, and then you do the salts and put it in a little separate bag, and then you tell it gratitude and you say, this stuffed toy has finished its role properly. Thank you for everything until now. Rest in peace, rest easily. And then you put it in burnable garbage and it gets set on fire. I don't think that's the way I'm gonna go though. I think that's not exactly what I want. But it's very interesting though, very interesting. I'll have to figure out what to do with him. Just somebody that will love Plumpy a little bit more than I'm currently loving him. Because he doesn't get any attention or love, he just gets put in the dusty shelf. Also, he's very dusty. I'm gonna put him back because my nose is kind of reacting. Oh, now this is also a problem area. Right here in the Genkan. These umbrellas out the way. Ow, oh, I hurt my head. So that's just cleaning supplies and a raincoat. This needs to go to the recycle shop. It's just a mirror. God. This, oh my god, there's still stuff in it. Oh, I'm disgusting. It's an old hamster cage. I used it when I first got moss, but I ended up getting a bigger one instead. I got a new one because I felt that this one wasn't big enough for my hamster. We did not need this. This needs to go. How the heck do I throw this out, huh? Alright, so that's all clean, and inside is clean too. Let me see if I can show you. I didn't show you it before, but this is what it looks like. We have way too many umbrellas. Now I gotta take care of all of this out here. Having a quick break. I haven't had a rice cracker in like a decade. Seriously, it's so good. I'm having it as I had it when I was a kid. I just put butter on it. I think it'd be good if I had like avocado and like fancy stuff, but man, this is so nostalgic. Now the toughest bit about this is it's soil. Now soil, for my ward at least, is very hard to get rid of. You have to like go to a special point, which I don't know where it is, or you have to call someone. So I'm just gonna distribute this this pet safe soil to all of my plants. And previously what I've had to do, this sounds kind of dumb, but I've had to go to the park and like gradually throw out handfuls of soil. No one's seen me yet, which is good, but I'm worried about looking a little crazy. Okay, so this isn't fully everything that I'm throwing away. I just washed the hamster cage. I'm still deciding what to do with it. All of the stuff that isn't cardboard or burnables is going to be going to the recycle store, so I gotta get going and lug it all the way there. Hopefully they'll take it, hopefully everything's all good, and maybe I'll make a little bit of money. I'm gonna say 500 yen, maybe? That's what I hope. So that's my little guide on how to declutter in Japan. Of course, this is all just from my own experience and what I've learned over the years, and for my specific ward as well. So for you, it might be different. If there's anything that I said that you think is completely wrong, just let me know. Maybe I've been doing it wrong this whole time. It'd be good to fix it. Also, how do you throw away trash in your own country? Is it this complicated, or is it very much like just put it on the curb and take it away? Even though this system is a little bit frustrating and it takes a little bit of time to figure out what to do with things, I think that it's a really good system because it's not so wasteful. Things are recycled in a very specific way, and because the system is a little bit complicated, I think it stops me from buying too much new stuff all the time. I think this is a positive thing. I think it's influenced me in a positive way. Alright, I'm gonna go to the recycle store. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, or hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Ja ne!